DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, I'm just coming out of the international business meeting. I mean, it's like almost like the Bern Chamber of Commerce. Let me see if I can turn this around and get myself. No, I can't. So I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. Okay, gotta scratch that nose. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm in Bern, and we'll be walking along slowly towards the station. I was at the international business a business meeting, which had actually the main guest would be the equivalent of the monetary reserve. It was a Swiss national bank, which would be the equivalent of the Federal Reserve, I guess. And he was talking with us. It was really interesting. I mean, discussions, and of course one of the questions that came along was, how are you going to react to the election? Oh, somebody's having fun and looking at me. I've never seen somebody vlogging, I guess. Yeah, about the elections in the States. And I like the way he answered, actually. He said, "It is not my habit," he says, to make a comment on an election in it's the trams that you're hearing. To make a comment in an election, in the results of an election in a foreign country. He says, "We will see how it goes, how the results are." He says, "We're the Federal Reserve, so basically they're there to regulate, we could say, the cash flow, the money. And so their job is basically to protect, I could almost say, up to a point, the Swiss economy. So not, to go and put their nose into foreign governments' elections." So I mean, I like the way he acted. I mean, he didn't go on and say, "Oh, catastrophe" or what. No, he said it was more of a wait and see, but basically whatever is going to happen, we're going to take the Swiss interests into consideration. Let's go and walk out here. So it was really quite good. So after that was a bit of networking. Yeah, so I'm still walking along. I was very happy, and I must admit, quite privileged to be able to be there. It was a rather select group, and because I am involved as the chief scientific officer in the company where I am, but also in a food and nutrition cluster, which is quite, well, I mean, it's incoming in Switzerland. Well, it was nice. There's let me see, tram coming. I'm gonna have to get to the side, not to be squashed. There's a statue over there. That's like you see the tram as it goes by. You see, I'm only a few feet away from it, so I don't want to get squashed, do I? Okay. We're just going to keep on walking along. What time is it right now? It's not that late. It's 8:30. But as you can see, it's dark. And before I'm on the train, I'll be on the train some like in a half an hour. So home around 10ish, something like that. So it's kind of nice just walking out here. That is one of the perks, actually, of my job, is to get to go to these international conferences and stuff, because like I say, it was a select group, so it was fun. Yeah, and then of course we had a bit of nice eating and drinks. No pictures, and I didn't take pictures of people in this. There's a bit of decorum involved. What I am looking for, though, is coming up next Saturday will be, there's a lot of trams here, as you see. Coming up next Saturday, I'm off to Ireland again So that I'm looking forward to that. I really am. I mean, okay, there's going to be a whole week of business meetings. A lot of lights here, isn't there? Whole week of business meetings, but you know, I'm going there. I'm going to go actually also see a play. Oh, another tram. I'm going to have to get over out of the road. I'm going to go see a play, which is really going to be quite a funny story from what I can see. It's slightly irreverent. It's the story would be based on, let's say that Jesus had been Irish and he'd be turning water into beer instead of water into wine. And there's going to be, from what I read, something like that, there's going to be like a big party organized and they need a lot of beer. But Jesus is being called up to God the Father. So I guess they're going to probably have to do it on their own or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. It's a comedy anyway. So I'm going with my postdoc and her boyfriend. So we're going to be an international group. So I'm like Canadian Swiss. She's Spanish. You've seen her before in other videos of mine. He's Italian. And we'll probably get a few Irish people going with us. So yeah, it is actually, I've been going there enough now that it's like going home every time. And like I've said before, I think I try to go to the same hotel. So I end up often, you know, meeting the same people. And it's just great. Anyway, well, I guess that's all for now. Walking in Bern in the middle, not the middle of the night, what am I saying? But you know, in the dark, it's kind of nice with the lights and everything. So I'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody. You can see a lot of public transport here in Switzerland. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.